Hi, I'm Ethan, and Chef Shane here is going to braise a piece of beef.
All right, guys. Braising is cooking something in a liquid 2/3 of the way immersed. So here I've got a piece of London broil, which is sort of a cheap piece of meat. I've got a hot pan. In this case, I'm going to use a cast iron pan. So I'm going to start by cutting my piece of meat right down the middle. I've got some flour. I'm going to dip it in the flour. And I've got a hot pan. Here comes a little oil at first. And I'm going to go with the searing. I'm going to lay this away from me so that it falls away. I'm going to shimmy it, let it kind of cook here. So what's going to happen is this is going to brown. It's going to take about a minute or two, then I'll flip it over. So it's going to take about a minute or two. I'll flip it over. So in the meantime, I happen to have a jalapeno here, which I'm going to put in my dish. I'm going to check my mise en place. I've got salt. I've got pepper. I've got some beef stock that I'll use to deglaze. Remember, deglazing is the process of adding a liquid to remove the fond, which are the chunks from the bottom of the pan. Most famously known from your holiday turkey. I also have a little tomato product, which is going to be part of the deglaze. All right. Notice I did not cut my chili, because if I cut the chili, the fragrance will kind of like mess with my lungs here. But I am going to flip it over. All right. So here we go. You can see I've got like a browned piece of meat. I'm going to start on the other side, and I'm going to go with the deglazing process right here. There it comes. I'm going to fill it 2/3 of the way up, because that's what the definition of braising is. Again, this is a cheaper piece of meat, and after about an hour of cooking, it's going to get pretty darn tender. Salt and pepper. I don't pinch salt. I put it in the palm of my hand. So this is 1/8 of a teaspoon. I know that's about right. 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper. I know that's about right. And a little bit of tomato product just to give it some color. Yeah, smells good. All right, so now I've got a very liquidy pan with a hunk of meat in it. Well, in about 45 minutes or an hour, it's going to have thickened up nicely. We'll have nice gravy. The only thing I didn't mention is I started it searing on number 8. I'm going to turn it down to simmer. In this case, it's going to be on like low or 3. All right, and that is how you braise a piece of beef.